building a rapport, establishing need, and just capitalizing on that. That was huge. And I'm in the process of trying to transfer that over, see how it's going to work out in the insurance world. So, I mean, just implementing, continuing to implement the rapport building, continuing to implement, figuring out exactly what certain potential clients' pain is. That's probably the biggest thing right now. I mean, we can all go online and see what other insurance companies are indicating, as far as rates are concerned, and just kind of using that to our advantage. When I was doing counterterrorism work for both military, and I did it in the private sector as well in DC, knowing as much, this is going to sound kind of cold, but knowing more about the enemy than what the enemy knows about themselves, that's what really got the mission completed when, doing in that realm of the industry. Now transferring it over to the insurance and sales world, knowing as much about the other competitors is probably an even bigger component now. I know, insurance isn't anywhere like counterterrorism or anything like that, but knowing as much knowledge as you can about your competitors, that's going to be probably the biggest tool that I foresee, especially as we go through, the next 9 to 12 months. My recommendations, of course, to all you guys out there, all the other LSPs and the other agency owners, just capitalizing on need, continuing to establish rapport, make a difference in the community. Kind of, put yourself out there, kind of selling yourself. Because once you sell yourself and you already believe in your product and you're confident in it, that's really that's what's going to make the difference. Craig, Matt, thanks for giving me the opportunity and asking me to go ahead and give this really short video testimonial. Neil, so far enjoying all the webinar stuff. You sound exactly like Tony Robbins. If I didn't see your picture, I would have thought Tony Robbins was talking to us. Super avid listener of Tony Robbins, those guys, really successful. Listened to him all the time, before I got into insurance. I'd kind of lost touch as far as listening to those guys, and Michael Sessions and those guys' podcasts. But getting back in touch with that, I think that's going to make a huge difference, not just for me, but for everybody else involved within Allstate. I highly recommend Tony Robbins. I also highly recommend listening to The Sessions Effect by Michael Sessions. He does a podcast. He owns a very successful business owner. He has multiple businesses that have branched out from him. Highly recommend those as well. Thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.